John, when are you leaving?
Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how are you, like, are you using a map or how are you going to get there, you know?
I studied astronomy, and I'm actually going to use the stars to guide my way there.
You're such a dick.
I know, but you're going to miss me. You're going to miss me.
I will.
Mm-hmm.
Where is he? You and my sister?
What?
Are you and my sister, really?
Oh my gosh, what is up with this family and choking? I'm sorry.
Oh my god!
Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it. Already did it. Already did it.
So, Ryan,
Hi, John.
you don't think dating my sister is corruption?
Treating a lady right is never corrupt.
Okay. Bro, Semble!
I got here!
Okay, so dating my sister, corruption.
Agreed, but treating a lady right, purity.
Question. But Ryan never asked permission from the bro, so that's corruption.
It's kind of a straight up bro code violation.
Thank you, and that's another point for team corruption.
But here's the thing, I did it for the right reasons, trying to get you more pure, which is a long play, and honestly, it's kind of like a flea flicker in football. We're looking at good strategy right there. One for team purity.
And Ashley's a grown woman, so she can make her own decisions.
Feminism.
And a win for the ladies and team purity, that is an extra point.
Okay, team purity, what about all the jokes about choking that you've made?
They're not jokes.
Ryan's dating my sister? My sister? I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh!
Ryan,
Oh my gosh!
To be continued.
Things didn't work out with you and John's sister. Do you think I got a shot?
I mean, I think if you like someone, you should go for it.
What? Are you talking about my sister?
What are you gonna do, buddy? We're up here.
What am I gonna do?
What are you gonna... Oh, run.
Aw, John, my kitty loves you. Did you know that petting cats reduces your blood pressure? That means you'll live longer. Oh, John!
So, Francis, the roof is your thing?
Yeah, pretty much. That's all I sit here.
Why?
Oh, like I'm scared of big people, and because I'm, you know,
There's nothing to be afraid of.
Okay.
Do you want to form an alliance with me?
Absolutely, I do.
Good, good, excellent.
So me and Jennings are the same because we both enjoy anime watching Dragon Ball Z. However, he watches while he works out, while I watch as I sit on the couch eating goldfish. I am so annoyed with the builder of the place I live in, specifically because of my kitchen faucet, right? So I always thought it'd be nice to have the little detachable hose if I needed to do the dishes, right? Well, I always wondered what this button back here did. And look at this. Like, from the back, like, whose idea was it to say, oh, you gotta backdoor your dishes if you want them done? Like, get the fuck out of here. I just had a childhood friend come out and admit to me that he is gay. Now, for him, must have been terrifying as hell telling a childhood friend that he's gay. Me, I could care less. The only thing I care about is whether or not you're a good person. I could give two shits about your sexual orientation, right? So I responded like, oh, okay, well, thanks for telling me. How else is your day going, bro? And he was in shock, like, that's it? I said, yeah, bro, I don't care. I don't care. And I could tell that he was really relieved, but just like kind of in shock. And I'm trying to like make light of the situation, and I'm kind of a dick, right? So I asked, all right, so like, do you pitch or catch? Again, just trying to make light of the situation. I've known him since second grade. I probably shouldn't have said it, but whatever. And he just kind of laughed. He was like, well, I pitch, but I sometimes catch. And I was like, oh, okay, good. Then he was kind of like in shock, like, what if I would have said I only catch? What would you have said then? And I would have said, good. Can't play the game without a catcher, baby. All right, y'all, I got a funny story. So I just got off the phone with Mads, and I kind of zoned out, and I just grabbed my cart and kept walking. Well, 5 minutes has gone by, and I just realized it's not my cart. So, like, someone was shopping for their kids and stuff. So I'm currently going back to the area where I'm pretty sure I got the cart, and I'm just going to leave it in hopes that the person finds it. So I'm just going to grab my little hex key set, and I'm going to walk away like nothing happened. But now, like, the big question is, like, where the fuck is my cart? All right, y'all. We're gonna go to the gym. We're gonna go get these gains. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. Yeah. Tomorrow. We're gonna do this tomorrow. All right. So there was a comment. I can't find it, but they want to see who would win at arm wrestling, bar none or myself. So we're gonna go. Brian, count it down.
3, 2, 1, go! You guys are like two equally swole dudes just going hard to the paint. I gotta be honest, I'm just impressed with what I'm looking at right here.
No! Merch link in bio. Yeah. Challenges Day in Australia in part 2. For those that don't know, my girlfriend Mads lives in Australia and I live here in America. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's worth it. One of the hardest parts about dating in Australia is that some of the things she'll say get lost in translation. Like she'll say words and phrases that mean something there that don't mean the same thing here, and vice versa. For an example, the other day I asked Mads, hey, how's your day going? She said, good, I'm just going to be going to Kmart because I need to get the girls some binders, pencils, and some rubbers. Now, there's a lot going on with that sentence, and we're just going to jump right in. Now, Australia is a civilization 16 hours in the future, yet they have a Kmart, so they are also simultaneously living in the past. Do you have Blockbuster Video as well? Because I feel like I need to know this before I head over there. Now, the other part of that story. So her daughters are 6 and 3, and she's going to get them rubbers. And I had to ask, what are you getting them rubbers for? And she said, for school. I said, they teach sex ed that early? Fun fact, in Australia, they call erasers rubbers because they are, in fact, made of rubber. Challenges Day in Australia in part 3. So my girlfriend Mads lives in Australia and I live here in America. And we just had a couple mishaps in our conversations because she'll say words and phrases that mean something there that don't really translate to the same thing here, and vice versa. So the other day, Mads is having kind of a bad day, so I'm trying to be a good boyfriend, and so I'm trying to gas my girl up, you know what I'm saying? I was like, hey babe, I'm your biggest fan. I'm rooting for you. Now, I expected a response was like, oh, thanks babe, or hey babe, I appreciate you. I didn't get that. What I got was, excuse me? Fortunately, we have our handy-dandy, super-duper Australian slang book and, wouldn't you know, root to have sexual intercourse. So basically, my girlfriend was having a bad day, and I was like, hey, don't worry, babe. I want to have sex with you. So today's my birthday, and I never make a big fuss out of my birthday, just not my jam. But a lot of people have asked me what I want for my birthday. And unfortunately, the one thing I want, I can't have. And the one thing I want is to see the one person I can't see.
But John, I'm right here.
Not you, Mads. She's gonna do things to me you'll never do. Just sit there and be pure. The fact of the matter is there are tens of thousands of Australians that can't even get back to their own country, so there's no way in hell they're gonna allow me in. Doesn't mean I have to be happy about it, but at least I understand it. However, I do really want to be prepared for when borders open so I can be on a plane the day borders open. And I do have a merch store. Whether or not your jam is the Fuckum brand or my aggressively petty single or Taken, I do have a merch store, link in bio. And I'm running a coupon code BIRTHDAY for 15% off my entire merch store. All proceeds are going to go towards my trip to see my girlfriend. But while we're at it, the one thing I do want is to hear you say, son of a bitch. I can't deny a birthday wish. Son of a...
What is the dumbest tattoo that you've ever gotten?
Well, I got a matching tattoo with my best friend. So I drew this in physics when I was at Arizona State, and it's a B and a cursive T for boobs and twat, established 2001, because his nickname was Boobs and mine was Twat. He has man boobs, and I was always with him, so they call me Twat.
No, it's not.
What do you mean?
It's because you were one.
What the hell, bro? They weren't supposed to know that.
Well, they do now.
Fine. But fun fact, we didn't talk for 5 years because kind of went off the deep end there.
Yeah, it was a rough.
And I had a horrible ex. We both went in the process of getting it covered up. So this is the cover up he got. This was my attempt at covering it up. I also decided to get a tribal with quotes throughout it. It was a great, horrible idea, especially because there were misspellings. Five misspellings. Oh, and it gets worse. The tribal came down covering up another piece, and just don't ask. I found a good artist to cover it up. Got the stone effect on the tribal. And this cover up doesn't look too bad. So I'm what you call unintelligent. So today is Iron Sanctuary's birthday. His wife Brandy is throwing him a surprise party, and she told me the time, and I set out the times to where I would make it there. Now, this is where I'm stupid. I went to Iron Sanctuary's old house because he just moved. So I don't know if I'm gonna make it in time, but we're cutting it really close. So it starts at 4 and I'm like 20 minutes away. We're really gonna be cutting it close here. And of course we're stopped. This would happen to me today. I don't know if you can see that train, but it's impeding traffic right now. And the trains really need to fuck off! I really hate how stupid I am. Alright, we had to park down the street, so now we gotta run. Made it. Surprise! Happy birthday, buddy.
Thank you.
Sorry about your floor. I'm really bored, so I'm gonna wear this fake pregnancy belly iron sanctuary head laying around because he has stuff like that laying around. And I'm just gonna do stuff around my house to see what it's like. So we're gonna put this on. Apparently it weighs like 20 pounds, so here we go. Oh, that's harder. Now we're gonna fold some laundry and see what it's like for us pregos. Oh, I'm in the middle of putting laundry away and like, is your back supposed to hurt this much? I don't know, but it's kind of stupid. Now we gotta take out our toxic ex. Stairs are surprisingly challenging. I'm like falling forward. Coming up, much worse. You have to like sway yourself up. I'm like winded from the stairs. It's hot. It's like a hot flash. Shit. I can't get up. Like, oh God. Like, why do I feel like crying all day? Props to you women. Yes, I did trim my beard again. And there is a reason. I really don't want to go through the face pube stage right now, or the face puebes. Shout out to ex-Roman Empire, that's his thing. Every bearded man knows that basically after month 1, there's a 2-month period where your beard just looks like absolute garbage. It looks like straight pubes on your face, or puebes. And I really just don't want to go through that right now. And there may be a time I regrow it again and look like this. But yeah, minus the hair, because like, I don't want to talk about it. Don't age, kids. It's the worst thing you can do. But yeah, so I'm going to rock basically the scruff look for a while, and then when I feel like growing it out, I'll grow it out. But right now, staying like this. Hey, what's up, younger me? How's your day going, man? You know, do you ever feel like you gotta stop living up here and gotta start living down here? You know? Bro, you gotta stop watching 8 Mile. Whatever, man. Life is hard. I'm here on the streets grinding, trying to make a name for myself. Yeah, because life is so hard in the suburbs, right? I'm gonna be real with you, bro. We never make it as a rapper. What do you mean we didn't make it? What happened? Did we get shelved? No, we're just not good. Oh, not good. Spin that track. Oh, God, no. That's it? It's all it needs to be. It's a work in progress. Wrap it out. Should have got our ass kicked. I know that. I only got up like that in the video for comedic purposes. For those that don't know, prior to being a full-time content creator, I co-owned a physical therapy practice and my profession was physical therapy. Part of my job was teaching pregnant women how to properly transfer. Just part of the gig. So today we're going to go over how a pregnant woman should transfer after laying down. First, we get pregnant. Ready. The video, I got up like this. Don't do that. Oh, hello. So you're pregnant and you want to get up. So these are the steps. You're going to want to come to the edge of the couch or bed. You're going to want to drive your elbow down into the bed. And with your other arm, you're going to want to push down. While simultaneously swing your legs off and then push. It's that easy. Especially in the later stages of your pregnancy, you're not going to want to lay on your back because your blood pressure will increase because your baby will be pinching off that vena cava. It's a big thing. Yeah, so then I told her, Alzheimer's runs in your family. You're gonna forget I cheated on you eventually anyways. Welcome back to How to Stop Being a Douchebag class. Kyle, Matt, meet Lance, our new student. Hey. Okay, moving on. What's with the lamp? It's called a Himalayan salt lamp. And all you really need to know is that it releases ions 6 and 9 into the air. So when the Himalayan salt lamp gets turned on, women get turned on. That is the dumbest, smartest thing I've ever heard. I'm ordering one right now. I'm ordering one too. This could be bigger than yours. I hate it here. Have you ever FaceTimed a friend who's going through a breakup because you want to check in on them, make sure they're good? You know, be a good friend. And also you kind of want to get the tea on what happened, not knowing that you actually called at like the worst time, because I just did. So I call my friend and I'm trying to get the tea on what happened, and he's beating around the bush about it. And I'm like, come on, bro, just tell me. And throughout the call, he kept going. I'm like, oh, do you have like an itch on your nose or something? Like, just itch it, bro. Like, come on. And he wouldn't tell me, so I just assumed that he's not handling it well. So I started trying to gas him up, like, oh, forget about her, bro. You don't need her. You're better off without her. Stuff like that. And I'm sure girls do the same with their friends who go through breakups. You're just trying to make them feel better, right? Now, this thing that he was doing stood for, she's right here. So I said all that on FaceTime with her right next to him. Cool. I just had Nex randomly text me asking me if I ever think about us and if I ever think about getting back together. So I replied, I mean this in the nicest way possible. I would rather eat glass and die a slow, painful death of internal bleeding than to ever date you again. No offense. She didn't really handle it too well and she started going off on me, so I blocked her number, just like I blocked her previous number. If you're an ex, you're an ex for a reason. You've been gone. Stay gone. So people have told me, hey, John, you'd be a good dad. Do you want to have kids one day? And the thing is, I know I'd be a good dad, but I have some stories on why I'm a little hesitant. So a couple years back, I'm over at my friend's house and his son is 2. His son just walks into the living room, takes off his diaper, shits on the floor right in front of us. And then he has the audacity to just stare at us like, fuck you gonna do? What? I've only been a dog dad, so I look at my friend and I'm like, do we stick his nose in it and put him in his cage? What do we do in this situation? And my friend just goes, not again. Not again? Is this a reoccurring thing? Like, if I have a toddler, am I gonna have to carry little baggies in case he poops on the floor? This is, what? And the thing is, I did shit like that when I was a toddler. Straight up, I know I did. Like, and I know my kid will probably be just as petty as me and will probably just shit on the floor just to piss me off. So I don't know. My question to all the parents out there, is this normal? It's February, right? And you know what that means? It's almost National Single Awareness Day. Valentine's Day. And everyone knows me as the habitual single man who's basically hopeless to find love, so I made my own merch line, Aggressively Single. And there's something odd going on with these hoodies. So far, there are 7 confirmed women who bought my hoodie and got in a relationship within a month. And I'd like to point out that one of them was a woman I was talking to, right? And she bought a hoodie to support me. Then she started talking to someone else, and then slowly but surely we stopped talking, and now they're in a relationship, and I haven't talked to her since. So it's not a fair trade. This is not a fair trade. But yeah, if you want it, merch link in bio. At this point, honestly, better odds than a dating app.